Hi, Caleb with Brownells here, joined again with Paul from FM Products, and in today's video, we're going to be talking about lower receivers. So previously we talked about upper receivers, be complete without lowers. So Paul, take us through it.
Yeah, so we really like to support people building guns the way they want and unique to them. There's a real value to that. We always encourage people to take their guns apart and oil them before they use them, and really we want people to have a familiarity with their firearm, and we try and encourage people to do that. And this is the way you would do that. It would manifest that a guy buys a lower and he buys an upper and he builds it the way he wants. We have many options here. We could build a 102 variant, which would be an AK variant, or we could build a 5.56 AR variant. For the 102, we would use the 102 upper. And the way you would tell the difference is, if you have a little cutout here on the side, that's for a bolt release, which would be on an AR-15.
Right.
And any of these uppers that don't have the cutout, that would reflect that these are for a 102, like this one, for example. Or which is a 5.56 AK.
Yeah.
So this allows consumers to pick any upper they want and then combine it with their lower. I'll start with the 102 and move to the Gen 2. But you know, this lower in particular, it comes with a pick rail on the back, and you can attach anything you want on the back, like this wonderful Midwest Industries Alpha stock, which I'm a fan of. Shout out to Midwest Industries. Any friend of James Yeager is a friend of mine. And we really like their stuff. And this, I mean, I don't know, what do you think about this?
We're a big fan of their stuff here.
Yeah.
I think they're, like, we did a lot of stuff on their handguards. I have a bunch of their handguards I run personally. Their tools, their AR wrench is my favorite AR wrench on the market.
Yeah, agreed. Their new stuff's coming really cool for guys that are building their own. We want people to build their own. We encourage it. It gives them a level of familiarity.
Oh, and they make a vice block that fits AK magwells, which would be perfect.
My mind is blown.
But it'd be perfect on this.
I didn't even know that until just now.
Yeah, so they make a
Stop
vice
it,
block
Midwest Industries, with your new stuff all the time. This is supposed to be about me right now. No, we love you, Midwest Industries. This is a great stock, but this gives you an idea of like the flexibility you have. This is the fixed version, but I think they do a folder as well. A lot of adjustability. There's a lot of, JMAC does a great job. A3, a lot of companies make so many options for what to put on the back. We like that.
Yes.
So we're doing a lower. Of course, we're doing a lower with the Zukov stock, which is what we launched with Brownells maybe 2.5 years ago with our Gen 2.
Yep.
That rifle came with the Zukov stock and all those great features that come with a Magpul stock. The adjustable length of pull, all those great things. You can get a cheek riser, many things. It's an excellent stock at a great value, great price, a lot of feature rich. We don't have that on the table because that's what we launched with about 2.5 years ago. We want to show some other things. But right now we're showing it with the pick rail, and the pick rail is a great way to start because you get so many options.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
It used to be like only SIG had some stuff for the pick rail adapter, but now there's a ton of stuff out there.
Yeah, you got CMMG, you've got Palmetto, you've got Brownells, you've got there's many companies, and every day more being added. I mean, that's kind of where the market appears to be going.
Right.
So the beauty of a lower receiver is it gives you all that flexibility. What we have here is this is our 5.56 version. We use a Thrill furniture, and these are also compatible with the BRN 180 as well. So any lower you get from Brownells will work with either platform.
Okay. So any FM lower will work with either one.
With the 180 as well.
I like the sound of that.
So. Me too. We like the 180. But really what we want people to build it the way they want, and this is a great way to do it. If they buy a complete lower from us, we know they're getting mil-spec parts. It's been function tested, but it gives them a lot of flexibility to what to put on the gun. If they want to switch the trigger up, no problem, they can do that. Safety, whatever. Gives that same AR modularity.
Right.
If they wanted to pimp out their ride in the future, like a lot of people do.
Yeah, and the actual lowers themselves, it is noticeably different than a standard mil-spec lower. It's just cut different.
Well, we want a guy's hand to be holding something round. If he were to grab it, we don't want sharp edges, so we have a nice round magwell.
Nice.
A lot of people don't know we do a lot of 3D machining on our magwell. Nice wide, time consuming.
Yeah.
It's very, but really, you could see the level of care. We did all 3D machining in there. I mean, we could have just ran a chamfer mill around there in about 10 seconds, could have had that feature cut, but we want a really nice egress for the magwell. You can kind of see that there.
Yep.
We do a lot of 3D machining. Like, a lot of people don't. These little things are great that you're catching because a lot of it gets by us, people. And this, you really liked this too. On the other video.
The pick adapter is awesome. I mean, so the set screws there. You can install this full adapter and then install your rear takedown pin spring and detent, which was kind of a huge plus for me. Just not having to, especially for like a newer builder. I'm putting myself in like the newer builder shoes.
Exactly.
This is way more convenient for them. You're gonna have less stuff going flying, less chance of kinking that spring. It was just a really good way to do it.
Yeah, we're a fan too. And you got a little QD mount on the back too, which is kind of fun.
QD mount. There's a reason QD rhymes with QD. So whenever I say it, it's like you got a little QD mount back there.
That's fantastic. I'm gonna use that. But we're really pleased we got now what we have is a really nice assortment of things that give people a lot of options to build it the way they want.
Right.
You know.
And then there's build kits.
Build kits. Oh my gosh. So we're doing build kits. It's a fantastic option because it includes all the parts you need to complete your gun minus the lower receiver, strip lower receiver. And what I really like about it is it gives a guy a much more intimate knowledge of his platform when he builds it himself than if he just buys a gun.
I agree, 100%.
Super, we get a lot of, we like to ship our guns with corrosion inhibitor. Mm-hmm. And a lot of times people will think that's oil, and we always encourage people, in the manuals and everything, we're starting to put tags on our guns that says, hey, take it apart, wipe it down, and oil it. The reason we do that is we want people to know how to take their gun apart. You know what I mean?
Yes.
At the range.
100%.
Because the last thing I want is a guy to go to the range, put a mag in it, and not know how to take it apart, or not be able to troubleshoot a problem.
Yeah.
You know? So the whole build community we really want to support. We're going to try and find a way to create more and more content to support builders in the future. So we're really excited about that.
Yeah, we're all about that here.
Yeah,
so
I know that.
That works out.
Perfect for us.
Yeah, so that covers the lower receiver, that covers the build kits, and then we have another video planned.
Yeah, it's exciting.
It's there's that word again. It's a vibe.
It's a vibe. Yeah, it's pretty impressive.
I'm excited to show them.
Yeah,
so
me too.
Stay tuned. We'll see you next time. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to post them down below, or feel free to give us a call.
We're here to support you with your builds. If you have any support or need anything, you can always reach out to it. That's what we do best.
Yeah, so reach out to us here at Brownells. Reach out to FM directly. We'll get you taken care of. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time.